Welcome back, my people. Welcome back to Geno King Boxing. It's been a lot of talk around the camp about this upcoming fight with Jermell Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez. First of all, I think it's going to be a great fight. I think both of these guys are tough. Canelo Alvarez, he's definitely experienced, has more experience, been through a lot of wars, still a great boxer. Does he still have what it takes to be at the top? I don't think so. I think he's slowing down a lot. The last fight against Bivol, the last couple of fights against Bivol and Ryder, I believe the fight he fought in Mexico, he didn't look good. He was getting hit with shots that we really never seen Canelo get hit with before. His defense, I don't know if he's abandoned his defense or what, but it's definitely not as sharp as it once was. Canelo seems like a fighter now that kind of comes straight forward and just wants to kind of like bang you out and get you up out of there. And I prefer Canelo. That's cool to do, to have that in your arsenal, but I think Canelo needs to go back to boxing, making people miss, hitting them with power shots while you make them miss, great counter punching. He has that in his arsenal, but he definitely hasn't been using it effectively lately in his last couple of fights. You know, next Saturday, he's going to be going up against a young, hungry lion as in Jermell Charlo. Jermell Charlo, he's definitely a fighter that shouldn't be taken lightly. He's had some great wars himself, has knocked out a couple of people. He's strong. I mean, you know, Charlo definitely has what it takes to defeat Canelo Alvarez. Charlo, he's a Houston guy. He's going to put on for the city. So he's definitely going to show up and show out. This is going to be his biggest fight to date. So I think Canelo Alvarez definitely doesn't need to take it lightly. Canelo at one time, he was the face of boxing. I think he is still the face of boxing, but he has to share it now with Crawford and Gervonta Tank Davis. So, yeah, I think he's on his way out also. I think he may have maybe a few more fights after this one. And I think he will step away, Canelo Alvarez. Like I said, he's been in a lot of wars. He's slowing down a little bit. We will see Saturday where he's at with his career, because he's definitely going to have to fight one of his best fights at being older and going up against a young, hungry guy like Jermell Charlo, who wants to prove to everybody that he is definitely should be ranked 1, 2, 3 in boxing right now. He wants to prove that next week. So, yeah, it's going to be a great matchup. Me personally, my opinion of the fight, I think it will go the distance. I don't think there will be a knockout. It's going to go the distance. And I think Canelo Alvarez will win by decision based off of his experience. But nobody's getting knocked out. Both of these guys are rough and tough. They got tough chins. Canelo, he's never, never been knocked down. So he's definitely not going to get knocked out. Same way with Jermell Charlo. Charlo, I don't see these guys getting knocked out. Chins are strong as concrete. So, yeah, it's definitely going to be a great matchup. Great matchup to see. And this fight right here is going to show you where Canelo Alvarez is still with his skills and what we think he will fare up against Terrence Crawford. It's been talks of that fight next. Me personally, at this stage of Canelo Alvarez's career, to go up against Terrence Crawford, I don't see Canelo Alvarez winning that fight. I think Terrence Crawford will punish Canelo. And we'll see Saturday where he's at after that, and there are definitely going to be talks and conversations about Crawford versus Canelo if Canelo wins this fight. There's no doubt about it. That should be one of the next biggest fights in 2024. I think that fight should actually go down if they were to fight possibly in like May of 2024. I think that would be a great time to fight the Crawford Canelo fight on the Mexican holiday in May. So if he has trouble with Jermell Charlo, if Canelo has trouble with Jermell Charlo, trust me, he's gonna duck Terrence Crawford. He's gonna duck him. He is gonna duck him. I can see that coming already. So, we will see though. We will see. Like I said, next Saturday, Jermell Charlo versus Canelo Alvarez. My people, let me know what y'all think. Subscribe to that channel. Press that like button. This is Gino King Boxing. I'll holla.